The Enneagram categorizes individuals into one of 9 distinct personality types. These types are represented by the numbers 1 through 9, and each has its own unique characteristics and behaviors. Here is a brief overview of each type. The reformer. This type is also known as the perfectionist and is characterized by a strong sense of morality and a desire for improvement. They are hardworking, responsible, and self-disciplined, but can also be overly critical of themselves and others. The helper. This type is also known as the giver and is characterized by a strong desire to help and care for others. They are empathetic, caring, and generous, but can also be overly eager to please and neglect their own needs. The achiever. This type is also known as the performer and is characterized by a strong drive for success and achievement. They are ambitious, efficient, and organized, but can also be overly competitive and workaholic. The individualist. This type is also known as the romantic and is characterized by a strong sense of individuality and a desire for self-expression. They are creative, self-aware, and sensitive, but can also be overly emotional and self-absorbed. The investigator. This type is also known as the thinker and is characterized by a strong desire for knowledge and understanding. They are analytical, objective, and independent, but can also be overly detached and impersonal. The loyalist. This type is also known as the loyal skeptic and is characterized by a strong sense of loyalty and a desire for security. They are reliable, responsible, and hardworking, but can also be overly anxious and indecisive. The enthusiast. This type is also known as the adventurer and is characterized by a strong sense of enthusiasm and a desire for new experiences. They are optimistic, spontaneous, and fun-loving, but can also be overly impulsive and scattered. The challenger. This type is also known as the assertor and is characterized by a strong sense of confidence and a desire for power. They are assertive, self-confident, and decisive, but can also be overly aggressive and controlling. The peacemaker. This type is also known as the mediator and is characterized by a strong desire for peace and harmony. They are easygoing, supportive, and accepting, but can also be overly complacent and indecisive. It's important to note that no one is strictly confined to a single type, and people can have traits from multiple types. The Enneagram is a tool that can be used to better understand oneself and others, and to identify areas for growth and development.